Hola mis amigos and possible amigos, my name is Taffrey16 and welcome back to another episode of Reading Your Comments, episode 191. It's a special Monday edition of Reading Your Comments, or maybe Sunday if you're watching this a day early on Patreon. For those who don't know, the Patrons have the option to watch these, as well as the reaction videos up to a day early, sometimes more, and you get your name in a video description as well. But regardless of what day you're watching this on, let's go ahead and read some comments. Yeah, Ideal is really worth watching. Absolute gem of the series. That absolutely gets better with each series. Johnny Vegas is great. Well, it's officially a channel points request now. It's on the list, so it'll absolutely happen at some point. Considering Dave/UKTV sadly dropped Go 8-Bit Like a Rock after Series 2 and 3, I remember reading somewhere that they were filmed back-to-back. In my opinion, I doubt they'd be so protective over it as to pursue a claim, and if they did, quite frankly, that'd be pretty damn petty of them. Yeah, you never know, but I'll do the episode and cautiously upload it to YouTube, and we'll see what happens. On October 31st, could you do the horror-themed episode of 2 Pints? You get to know the characters better, and it's not canon, so it won't spoil any continuity. Well, that's good. That's not canon. As far as, I will be doing it this month. I've decided I'm going to do it. Am I going to do it on Halloween? I don't know, but I will do it this month. Is Robot Wars 16 going on Dailymotion? I talked about this in the monthly plans, but in case you missed that, basically I'm just going to wait until the claims expire or till they get back to me, and then I'm going to do 2 episodes of it this month. Technically 2 episodes. One will be that re-upload, and then a new episode. One look at Taff and I order more hairbands. I'm sorry I've stolen your look and I'm a 41-year-old woman. Hey, go for it. You know, I was thinking about ordering more, not because I need more. I have like 6 of them, but I don't know. I want some new designs. I've never cared much about fashion before, but I do love my hairbands. We ever consider watching BBC Ghosts? Yes, I forgot to mention this in the monthly plans, but I will be doing Ghosts this month. I forgot to mention. I knew I'd forget to mention something. I forgot to mention that, but I will be doing that show this month. Yes, we'd love British Empire to be a monthly series. I haven't watched this show in years, so I really enjoyed your reactions to these. I just realized that I was planning on recording this the same. I pulled these comments before I recorded the monthly plans, so I'm realizing now that a lot of this is a repeat. But in case you missed that video, British Empire is officially a monthly series now. In my opinion, Gordon Britis is likable because he's kind-hearted and means well. However, he is incompetent and lacking self-awareness. Lacking self-awareness is understating it. He's got to be the least self-aware man in the history of self-awareness. I can't wait for Gladiators to return. Not gonna lie, I really want Wolf to be a commentator in a new series after his go in this one. For those of you who don't know, Gladiators is coming back, by the way. And I'm sure Wolf will have some kind of role. If it's just a guest appearance or something. You gotta think both him and Jet's still very active as well, isn't she? She could probably still be a gladiator. So I'm sure they'll both have some kind of roles. Wales is pretty split in terms of what's the most popular sport between football and rugby. It mostly depends on which part of the country you ask. I'm from Wrexham, and in Northeast Wales, where football is the main sport, you still get the pubs full whenever Wales are playing in the Rugby World Cup or the Six Nations, but mainly it's the football area. Fair enough. You know, it's interesting just how different sport is here between there. Like, here, in America, I'd say world football or soccer is probably like 5 in terms of most popular sport. I'd say it goes NFL, baseball, basketball, hockey, and then world football. I don't even know where rugby is on that list, to be honest. The start music in Gladiators was less annoying than the never-ending loop of We Will Rock You. Bro, that was excruciating. Like, I hate the We Will Rock You loop because they're always playing the part right before the guitar part, but they're never gonna play the guitar part, and it's fucking annoying. Taff, would you consider making a clip video charting your hair growth? Maybe, if you want to follow my hair growth. I first shaved it at the end of July of 21 and haven't cut it since then, so you can start there. Joust lasted a couple of series in Gladiators. It's dumb, but I'm sure the designer of the game was not at all influenced by the thought of female gladiators straddling and bucking on a giant space bike. Not at all. Well, when you put it like that. Line of Duty built such a following in the UK, but by the last series, pretty much everyone was watching it. Yeah, I mean, what was it? Last series averaged 15 million an episode? That's fucking crazy. Limiting Line of Duty to 1 episode per month would be cruel beyond... Limiting Line of Duty to 1 episode per month would be cruelty beyond belief. Well, as discussed in the monthly plans video, it will be monthly now. I don't know how many episodes I'll be doing it, though. I haven't figured that out. I like the Lazarus experiment more than previous times I'd seen it. It had some great character moments, especially between the Doctor and Lazarus about getting old. Yeah, I thought it was fun. I mean, CGI was ridiculous, but that's par for the course for the show, but I thought it was better than the Everone. Speaking of the Everone, 42 is not great, but the Doctor blurting out "Here comes the sun" is my favorite throwaway joke in the series. Again, for 42, Tenet was fantastic, especially during the portion where he's got the sun in his eyes. Like, he was incredible during that. But it kind of just felt like a B movie, the script-wise. I wasn't feeling it. I think calling someone a star is a pretty common compliment. I guess just in the UK. I hadn't noticed it until you pointed it out. Funny, you keep hearing it everywhere. I do keep hearing it everywhere, but I mean, that's not a thing said by anyone here. You're a star, and I've been hearing a lot more recently, and I'm starting to pick up, and I'm like, I guess I don't know if there's an origin point or anything, but I guess it's just a thing you guys say. The rest of Doctor Who Series 3 aren't just good, they are all 10 out of 10, and one is in contention for the best episode ever. Well, I'll make sure not to blink when I see it. I think you might like Primeval, Noah. It just occurred to me. ITV made a huge mistake, and they ended that after 5 or 6 series. It's highly recommended, one of my most favorite shows. I can't remember if that's on the request list or not. I have heard of it, though, so I could look into that. Maybe it's something I can put on YouTube. You never know with ITV copyright. I'll have to look into it. I'm a few hundred points from 80k, was hoping that 3 episodes of Hustle might convince you to make a monthly hit, but might hit you with third request to help it along. There are definitely varied levels of intricacy in the plots. Some of the first series episodes are good for character development, but the plots are more basic. There's still some really strong episodes remaining. From personal perspective, I would say Series 2's episode 4 and 6, Series 3's episode 3, 5, and 6, Series 4 episodes 3 and 6, all of Series 5, Series 6 and 7 episodes 2 through 5, Series 8 episodes 1, 2, and 6. There's no great requirement to watch in order with the exception of Series 5. Episode 2 needs to be watched before 6. Series 6, Episode 1 doesn't need to be watched before 6, but 6 does make reference to 1, so better if you do. Alright, well, fair enough. If I do more of it, I will try to remember those points, but like you said, you might request more of it, so pick an episode, I guess. Alright, y'all, that's gonna do it for another episode of Reading Your Comments. This video will be back on its normal day of Sunday next week. The comments in this video were pulled from the following reaction videos: Reading Your Comments 190, British Empire 5, Doctor Who 3435, Line of Duty, Hustle 2 and 3. I did not pull comments from the outnumbered upload, since I'm probably gonna re-upload it this week anyway when it gets unblocked. So once that gets re-uploaded to YouTube, then I'll pull comments from that one. But that is going to do it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch, where I stream every single day, my second channel, freestyle videos, my Twitter. If you want to follow me on my Patreon, if you want to support me on my Daily Motion, all those things are in the video description down below, as well as the Twitch Files channel and the community Reddit. Also in the video descriptions is the names of all my Patrons. Thank you guys for supporting me and my channel. If you didn't know, you can be a patron on me for as low as $1 or £1, and you get access to these videos as well as the reaction videos up to a day early, sometimes more. With all that being said though, my name is Taffrey. It's been episode 191 of Reading Your Comments. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.